Sadly, on July 24th, at the age of 71, Teza Baloa, aka Thunderlips, aka the immortal Hulk Hogan, has passed away. So this episode is a Hulkster special.
One, two, is this on? Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that Triple H.
Hello and welcome to your episodic wrestling podcast. 1, 2, is this on? And as always, to my right, in this Hulk Hogan special, we have the 1, 2, 3, 4.
What you gonna do, brother? To my left, we've got Big Dean 316.
It's me, it's a Big Dean 316.
Can we just talk about that moment there?
Oh, took a bit of getting through.
Well, I have all good intentions of doing the what you gonna do, brother, but I put my hand up and thought, I've got a hole. Hey.
Old habits, man, old habits.
I know.
Oh, wait, anyway, it's sad, man. It's sad. The Hulkster passed away July 24th. I mean, he ruffled a few feathers and more ways than one, but he was the business.
Oh,
he was the business. One, if not the first, massively over-the-top character. The bronze physique, the tash, the 24-inch pythons, the blonde skullet. He was a superstar, man. He was.
Massive superstar. Like you say, he was the one that put WWE out there worldwide for everybody.
Definitely.
Like if you've watched that Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix, it's quite clear how much he put everything in Hogan's basket.
I did.
Absolutely fantastic entertainer. Was he the best wrestler? He was good. But I think we've had this discussion before about him.
Yeah, he was a big, strong man, though, wasn't he?
Big bloke, entertaining. What you gonna do?
He was just a great character.
A real American.
I mean, I was always more Hulk Hogan than Warrior. Were you more Warrior?
I'm more Warrior.
I always loved Hulk Hogan.
I love the Hulkster, but what I really like Warrior.
He was a bit more edgy. Warrior. Like, Mum bought me a Hulk Hogan t-shirt and a Nintendo cap. I'll never forget it. I came home from school, just both lying on my bed, straight on. I love it.
Was it red, or was it the yellow one, or was it white?
It was white.
With the, which photo was it of him?
Was it
with the American flag?
At the American flag. We were on shoulder, right? That was
I
it.
think I had that.
Oh, it was a great one. Not me, mate. I think that was a bit. Drinking me milk, having me vitamins, man. But career-wise as well. So we'll touch on all the positive things. What a career. 6-time WWE champ. I thought it was more than that, I've got to be honest. He held the title at one time for 1,474 days, which is the third longest of all time.
I think when you have them long reigns as well, I think it makes it feel like they've had more titles.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
It must be, because I just felt like he was champion forever.
Yeah.
It was my childhood. 6-time WCW heavyweight champ. 2-time Hall of Famer. He main evented Mania 8 times, which has only just been equalled or surpassed, I think.
Was that by Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns, aye. He did 16 Manias in total. And memorably at WrestleMania 1, teamed up with Mr. T to take on Roddy Piper and who else?
Mr. Wonderful.
Correct. Aye. And obviously slammed Andre the Giant in WrestleMania 3. Some massive moments.
That moment with Mr. T is probably one of the first ones I can remember. I mean, what was it? When was that? That would have been 1980.
What, 80? Was it 80 or 79?
No, was it 1980? I don't know. Was it 82 maybe? See, like 2-year-old, but I can remember that, like, obviously seeing Mr. T, which we watched on the
Aye,
and then seeing, like, obviously Hulk Hogan team up together.
Yeah.
It's one of them wrestling moments that if somebody said, what's your first wrestling moment that you can remember, how far back, that's probably it for me.
Yeah, aye.
Them two coming out together.
Mr. T was massive.
Massive.
Same as well.
Massive.
And when you're younger, you always want the goodie to win.
Yeah.
To a point. Yeah, they were the two biggest goodies, you would think, at that time.
Yeah, totally. Was it WrestleMania 1 or 2 that?
What, when he tagged up with Mr. T? It was one.
Yeah.
So we'll run through his life. So the Hulkster was born in 1953 and he quit being a bass player in a band.
Random. Very random.
In 1976 to chase his dream of becoming a wrestler. He first debuted under a mask. Did you know that? I didn't know this. As the Super Destroyer in 1977. He made his debut in the WWF 2 years later in 1979. And January 23rd, 1984 at Madison Square Garden is the day that Hulkamania was born, when he beat the Iron Sheik for the heavyweight belt.
He made his first performance at Madison Square Garden was in 1979, and he defeated a certain someone with a bear hug. Okay, and after the match, the certain somebody thanked Hogan thanked the certain somebody for putting him over. Who is it?
Go on. I don't know. The animal?
So, no. Ha! Money, 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 money. Aye. Ted DiBiase. He was named then. So, and he thanked him for putting it over, and he says, one day you owe me. And then when he came in as the $1 Million Man, he got a run, and him and Hogan had a bit of a feud together, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Where $1 Million Man actually won the belt, but never got it credited.
Yeah, he never did, yeah.
And that was against Hogan, I think, wasn't it?
I always thought $1 Million Man came in after Hulkster.
So he did, but he was Ted DiBiase in 1979.
Yeah.
Which it was called Championship Wrestling at Madison Square Garden, which was his first appearance.
Right.
December 17th to be precise, 1979. A little bit of homework, you know.
Very good.
But I just thought that was a good fact. And the fact that obviously he found DiBiase, he was DiBiase, and then when DiBiase came back in the early 90s, he was the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
That's good. They're all mates, aren't they? I mean, as you see in certain documentaries, and you forget that.
Aye.
Excellent. We didn't know that. Technically brilliant, wasn't he?
Technically, he was good. Real good heel.
Great heel. Skipping forward in a couple of years to 1987, in WrestleMania 3, massive high point, in front of 93,000 people, he slammed Andre the Giant, who was billed at 7'5", 525 pounds. Wasn't a class when you could lie. Just believe it. Way before the internet.
Well, let's not forget his 28-inch pythons.
Bigger than my waist.
Well,
I wish.
Back when you wore it, school.
9, I think. Had some great feuds during the 90s with Roddy Piper, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior. Great one. Great big characters, all clashing.
Totally. It can, you know when you mentioned obviously Hulkamania was born when he fought the Iron Sheik.
Yep.
Do you know who the person was that put that over? Like, obviously, there was somebody who proclaimed Hulkamania is here.
Mean G?
No.
Don't know.
Commentary.
Gorilla Monsoon?
Yes.
Ah, that would be Gorilla.
Yeah. So, which is like, and then that's when obviously they started going into the Hulkamaniacs. Were you, like, were you a Hulkamaniac, Dean?
Still on.
Yes. We are.
A drum.
It took a good old week to do this episode because we had to mourn.
Yeah. Just locked myself in a room for days, singing Real American over and over.
It was nice getting messages off friends asking if we were alright because, you know, our friend Terry
I had double figures on messages, so thank you if you're watching. Thank you very much, meant a lot. Got me through the tough times.
What's the, just going on here, what's the, if talking about Hogan, what's the feud that you remember him having most?
Ooh, like Macho Man. Straight away. That, because I was over the moon when they tagged.
The Mega Powers.
Yeah, that was amazing. And you had the famous promo when they were both off the face on cocaine. Then probably Sergeant Slaughter.
The Sergeant Slaughter one.
Yeah.
I remember the Sergeant Slaughter one. That was, yeah, definitely that one. But can you remember the Earthquake one?
Yes.
The Earthquake. But, you know, Earthquake, the bill, like you talk about the lies, this is where I'm getting at here, they talk about the lies and what they say. He came across as if he was massive, and he wasn't huge. Like he was a big guy, but he's not like, he was no, like Rikishi size, he was smaller. He was smaller than Rikishi. If you look at old videos,
was he?
And you see, he just had like, it was like a beer gut. It was like more of a beer gut. But he wasn't like, when he would sit on Terry, he would be like, because he's a big man, and he looked small. But he was Earthquake, the natural disasters.
Cool. So Rikishi, can you Google that? Who's fatter? Who was fatter? That's a good one.
I'll Google. Who is fatter? Big Dean.
Oh, steady on. See, I like them bigger characters. I think I remember them more than when he fought Ultimate Warrior.
Aye.
I just do. I don't know. I mean, the Ultimate Warrior character was massive, but I think it was because they were both face.
Yeah.
They were both goodies. When he was up against a proper bad guy, when Macho Man became Macho King, I was like, oh. But actually, that wasn't during that food, actually, was it?
Oh, it took us into AI mode. So,
I have an answer.
according to Google AI, it's just popped up there. I don't know how that's happening.
Yeah.
Earthquake John Tenta was billed as weighing as 467 pounds.
But
While Rikishi was billed at 425 pounds, 193.
never in the world.
Well, what was the actual size?
It had to be Rikishi's arse, that.
When he was in the bench fingers, he was so small.
I know. He could only be about my height now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always meant that Earthquake being quite tall.
Mm-hmm. Earthquake was around 6'6".
No way!
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He was actually 6'5". It's called this. Rikishi was 6'1". So he's more of a little dumper one.
Aye. Rikishi's 6 foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. There's some facts right. Did not know that. So moving on from them feuds in the 90s. Also, which sticks in my head, is the tail end of his initial run in WWF. So you know when he fought Yokozuna after Bret Hart and
Caesar's
lost
Palace.
at Caesar's Palace, must have been a 9,
Mm-hmm.
to beat him. Bret Hart must have been foaming.
Mm-hmm.
Who come up with that idea?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been Vince.
For him to lose and then Terry Hulk would come out.
Just to pop up, I'll fight you as well. Crazy. And then he went on to lose it at the King of the Ring with a Flash.
That's right, the Flash.
That
I
was
remember
really
that. Was a
good.
good moment.
But that was end of his run then, wasn't it? I think?
And he left again, didn't he? And then that's when he went to Thunder in Paradise.
Correct, yeah. So he left in 1993 to do film and television. He had shows such as Thunder in Paradise, which at the time I think I liked.
Aye.
I tried to watch it.
It was like a Baywatchy type thing.
Aye, you had the boat. He had some cracking films. Mr. Nanny.
Mr. Nanny.
Mr. Nanny.
Suburban Commando is one of my favourites.
Suburban Commando. And you also had the cartoon show Rock and Wrestling.
Yeah, that was on from like, that must have been 80s, that. Surely, late 80s.
It must have been because all the baddies was like Iron Sheik and that
Aye.
so it wasn't as recent. And then he shockingly joined the WCW for the money in 1994. In my opinion, to this day, that is still the biggest heel turn
Ever.
ever
Aye, I agree.
in wrestling. Dropping the big leg on Macho Man and to form the NWO with Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. I know John Cena's heel turn was unexpected as well, but Hogan, man, he was...
Hogan's was, yeah. It was, it was, well, look at the reaction of that crowd. They were devastated the way they threw all the bottles in and all of the waste. Like, I don't think they expected that. But of course, like, that just goes to show how much over he was as the real American hero. Like, he was the ultimate face.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, so that was like, and especially like the history with him and Macho Man, it's ironic.
Yeah.
That he comes out to try and save, like, people think he's going to save him, we're going to get their mega powers back and all that, but no, you're not. We're creating NWO here.
Yeah.
And it's a great faction.
If you watch that clip back though, knowing what you know, Bobby the Brain Heenan spoils it. Because he goes, who's he here for? And you would never ever question Hulk Hogan wasn't there to save the face.
Aye.
Why is Bobby the Brain going, oh,
What's he here for?
Who's he here for?
Aye.
But to be honest, he had no other choice but to turn heel because he got busted for steroids, didn't he?
Yeah. That was around 94, wasn't it? But then he was doing the court case with Vinnie Mac.
Was it Titan? What was it called? The company. I can't remember it. But I was taking a little bit more than his milk and vitamins.
Nah, he was,
Sticking
yes.
that big.
He was.
I mean, I was never really a big WCW, well, I wasn't a big WCW fan at all, but you can watch it all on demand now, and all that NWO first run stuff is class.
Aye, it is really good.
Really good. I mean, it was good when Hall and Nash first went
As
in.
the outsiders.
Adding Hogan to that was just class.
Genius.
The fake
done,
beard,
Eric.
the spray paint, the black and white, and this carry on, like, class, man. Really, really good. Wolfpack side, man.
To led to the Monday Night Wars, which was brilliant.
I think, I wonder who was the main sort of, like, the most creative out of the three for their angles.
Like, they could give her the ideas of what was going on.
Yeah, do you think, I don't know.
They probably all would have had a hand in it, I think.
I just can't imagine Nash being very good at stuff like that. You know, Scott Hall, I think he took, he come up with the idea for Sting to go like the Crow. He gave him that idea. Hogan, I don't know. I'd love to know who come up with most, or was it Bischoff?
Maybe.
For some of the angles, that spray paint thing was close.
It was, and then they spray painted the belt as well.
Nice. What are you doing? He did have some controversy there as well. I mean, it did happen in WWF, but he refused to put a lot of talent over in WCW. He had to be the main man. He had creative control in his contract, which he never supposedly used. I don't believe that.
No, I don't.
He used it the once officially, which was the Sting match, when they did the massive build for Sting to eventually become champion, taking the belt off Hogan, and then Hogan on the night said, no, I don't feel it. Power it on, man.
It's a bit of a power move, really. Like, how you respect your peers.
You should. It's his business, isn't it? Yeah.
Which created the slippery slope, really, and with all that sort of stuff, because, like, as good as the NWO was, it started to get a little bit over, like, too much of it was happening, like, you know, when they would have, like, the wolf pack, and then they would have another variation of it, like, other variations, and then, like, who the hell was that, and then all of a sudden it would just, like, they try to go back to it, whereas, you know, it spelled the end, really, and then especially when Vince bought WCW to bring him back.
Yeah. I think like pretty much everybody on the roster in WCW was either in one side or the other of the NWO. They ruined that. When did Hulk leave at that point?
Wasn't he was still there when they were bought out.
Was he?
I'm sure he was still there when they were bought out, but he didn't come into WWE straight away.
No.
There was a few of them that didn't. Him, Sting.
Biggins, Sting, Goldberg didn't come in. I think the biggest star at the time really
Booker
was
T.
Booker T.
Yeah.
Could have been so much better that.
Yeah, could have been.
Anyway, after that he rejoined WWE then as it was, oh no sorry, it was still WWF in 2002. However, I've got to be honest, when he came back, I thought he was terrible. He could hardly move, man. I thought nostalgia carried a lot of his return. It was great to see him,
Yeah.
but he was so stiff in his matches. I had an argument with Reedy on holiday and we fell out because I was seeing Hulk Hogan on shit. And he was having none of it. And I don't think we spoke for a couple of hours.
I agree. I agree with you. I mean, unfortunately for Reedy, he's full of shit. But yeah, he did. He was.
The stiff bit. I wonder how old he was.
I know.
2002.
But they put him in matches with people who carried him very, very well.
Yes.
Like Shawn Michaels,
Mm-hmm.
like Kurt Angle,
Mm-hmm.
and Edge.
Aye.
You know, these were like he was in with the ring with people who were putting him over really, really well. Like especially that match with Shawn Michaels where he oversells and
Crack as that eye. Yeah, I've got a few, so I've listed a few of the feuds that he had because there were great feuds. I mean, there's nothing better than seeing Hulk Hogan coming down, even NWO,
aye.
coming down to Voodoo Child Jimi Hendrix was class.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you eventually went back to the
Real
Red
American.
Yellow, wow, it was class. Even Triple H
Aye.
was smiling
Aye,
because
aye.
the two was feuding with at the time. So you had the feud with Rock at WrestleMania 18. Crowd was so on Hogan's side that Rock had to turn heel halfway through that
That's
match.
right, yeah.
Because they were cheering Hogan. We watched that last.
Aye, we did, aye, we did. That was a big moment.
Can't believe it.
Massive moment.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that call. What, you're going to have to turn here.
I know.
Oh, okay. Undertaker. Well, he was the American Badass then.
Badass.
Had to do with him. Memorably, Undertaker tying him to the back of his bike. You remember
Oh,
that?
yes, I remember throwing away.
Classic one. As you mentioned, the Shawn Michaels. Hulk Hogan refused to lose in that match.
Aye.
That's why Shawn Michaels oversells. If you haven't seen that match,
Watch it.
watch it. It's it's different.
It just actually goes to show how good Shawn Michaels is, really. And how clever he is.
Aye.
As if to say, well, I'm going to get one over you, sunshine.
You won't
Brilliant.
budge. Very good.
Aye.
What else we got? Randy Orton. Had a feud with him. The memorable RKO on the boot of the car.
This would have been the start of the Legend Killer phase, was it?
Would
Must
it
have
be?
been.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Any others?
I know he tagged with Edge. He became tag champs with Edge.
Aye, he was tag champs for Shawn Michaels as well.
Didn't he fight Brock Lesnar?
Yes, and Brock Lesnar bloodied him
Aye.
and then stood over Hulk Hogan and sprayed the
That's
blood.
yeah.
That was class.
That was really good.
I always like Brock. I miss him.
Aye, I do.
Come back, Brock.
He was like real, like everything that he put in looked so real that he was actually really hitting people.
And he's not even meant to be that, pardon the term, stiff. Because some do. I think Sheamus hits hard.
Mm-hmm.
People have said that, but I don't think he's got a bad rep, Brock Lesnar.
And then, like, you know, when we're talking about Hogan here, I'm just going to go back to the NWO bit, and we'll talk about how big of a superstar Hulk Hogan was.
Mm-hmm.
And it was shown, like, when he was in NWO, and Dennis Rodman of the Chicago Bulls wanted to be at his event, come to walk out with Hulk Hogan in NWO. And Dennis Rodman was one of the biggest basketball stars at the time.
On the planet, aye.
Alongside Michael Jordan, like, you know, there was probably nobody. He was probably second, like popular.
Massive figure. He was going up a Carmeletta as well.
That's right,
so, yeah.
And it just shows, like, you know, you had that high-profile sportsman wanting to be with Hulk Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hollywood Hulk, aye. See, I thought that was a good fit.
It was a great
good
fit.
fit. This, what's he called? Travis Pickle, or whatever you call him. Travis Scott. Travis Pickle, that's it. That doesn't work, man.
No.
Current day.
I didn't get that. I think, yeah, we'll touch on that on the next episode.
Keep it Hulkster. We'll keep it Hulkster. So where were we? Yes, he returned 2005. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and again in 2020 with the NWO. Then he just didn't really wrestle as much. Moved on, had his own reality television show.
Oh, you forgot to mention his feud with Vince.
Oh, go on.
He had his feud with Vince. Remember, he had his feud with Vince in the fought at WrestleMania 20, is it?
Oh, God,
Yeah, 20 years,
right.
20 years in the making.
That is right.
Main event.
That is it. What WrestleMania was that?
20, was it? I don't know my Roman numerals. What's X1X?
19.
My bad.
Hulk won that, didn't he?
Aye, he beat him, aye. It was like, because obviously Vince McMahon, the Ultimate Heel, would have been like, you know, kicked them out loads of times and come back to them.
Did Linda interfere in that? Do you remember the finish?
It was, didn't he become Mr. America in that as well? Can you remember Mr. America? Like, can you remember? So, yes, man, yes, it's all coming back to us now. So he got, Vince sacked him, right? Vince sacked him, and there was a segment of the Piper's Pit, right? But before the Piper's Pit was Piper's Pit, right? The SmackDown before, when he had been sacked, Mr. America came out, and like obviously it was Hogan in like because his big handlebar mustache was.
Oh, it was like blue blazery style club and the tash was hanging out.
Right, and then like. So it's like it went on the Piper's Pit, and Vince was like, "It's Hogan, he shouldn't be here," blah blah blah. Which then it continued through to Mr. America and Piper having a bit of a feud, and they fought at Judgment Day, and Mr. America won.
Oh, because it was Stephanie who brought Mr. America in, wasn't it?
That's right.
I'm sure it was that, yeah. Because you had all the legends coming back, sort of. Then you had Ricky the Dragon, Piper was in amongst it. I'm sure Superfly was even trying to
Kill somebody. Did I just go there? My bad.
Yeah. That's right. I totally forgot all about that. You can't keep a good Hulkster down. Any others I've missed?
Mr. America's last appearance was on the June 26th of SmackDown, when Big Show and the World's Greatest Tag Team was who was the World's Greatest Tag Team? Can you remember them?
No.
Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas.
Is that what they were called?
They defeated, right? So them defeated Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, and Mr. America in a 6-man tag match. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
Did not know that.
Yeah. And then Mr. America, McMahon showed up and showed footage of Mr. America unmasking as Hogan, and then fired him. But Hogan had already quit in real life. Whoa! Mind blowing. Oh, I did not know that. Until I've just read that fact there when I was there. Can you believe that?
So Hogan had quit in
It
real
was
life?
later revealed Hogan was unhappy with the payoffs for his matches after his comeback under the Mr. America gimmick. So he got sacked, but he had quit as Mr. America, not even Hulk Hogan.
Because it was like a big card then, when he wasn't fighting for any belts and that, it was just like an additional thing. So Vinnie Mac must have threw the cash at him to get him back to have that fight at Mania, you would think. Money talks with it. Money talks with Tezza. Any others? Because I've just jumped straight to the Hall of Fame here. Any others that you think of?
Well, you haven't spoken about his TNA run.
No, I've completely missed that. You got much on it?
Well, he went to TNA because he went to TNA as like you know, the big star, and then he became like a writer and all that sort of stuff in it. But he didn't last very long. because
Was he in the stable with Booker T in that?
the main event Mafia.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to double check on that, but he wasn't. The main event Mafia was Booker T, Sting, Kevin Nash, the big Papa Pump.
Oh, was that right?
Mhm.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I haven't really watched any TNA at all.
Yeah.
Really.
So he went back into TNA in 2009, 2010, and he became Dixie Carter's partner, business partner. So he signed a contract to go full time, and it was the press conference was at Madison Square Garden
What year was this?
in 2009.
2009.
Yeah, and he announced the TNA would have a 3 live Monday night special episode of Impact to compete with WWE's Raw, which featured the return of Bret Hart. So basically, he's just trying to let history repeat itself. Yeah. And then he, on January the 4th, he debuted Impact. Hogan debuted on Impact, reuniting with his NWO partners Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Shaw Wharton. But the last
he's got to be in there, ain't he?
Scott Hall
X-Pac.
X-Pac didn't last very long.
Right.
I wonder why.
Wonder why.
I wonder why.
And then did he go anywhere else after TNA?
No, well, it fell flat on its face. Remember when he got his tattoo of the Immortal on his back? Immortal. It was in 2010.
Oh,
That's
you've got that now, haven't you?
Immortal, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, by this time though, it had all of them in, but the Terry's handlebar mustache 2010. He was in and out of TNA, in and out. I think obviously because that was roughly around the time when he was dipping his wick and creating the old sex tapes.
The old sex tape. What's the name of the bloke who released it? What's he called?
Is it Bubba?
The Love Sponge.
The Love Sponge.
It's not a good watch. Especially now you've got to put your ID in to watch any sort of documentary like that.
His wife, innit?
Huh? And Hogan's telling everyone that he feels like a bloated pig. Yes.
No, I haven't seen it.
Picture the scene. It's like a dark. It's like a security camera. It's not like HD out. Hogan comes in, takes his top off. The wife's already in the bed, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not feeling the brother. I've just had a big meal. I feel like a big pig." And then just flops into bed with this bloke's missus. He didn't really see much. Not that you'd want to see much. But I wasn't feeling it, Terry. Like, but that's a strange thing for that bloke to release that.
Aye, I know.
And he's sort of the same bloke who was coming out saying that he was poorly.
Aye.
Same fella. Just had to make a quick buck, I think, this bloke.
But like you mentioned there though, that when they've done his reality show, I think he'd be starting to become massive again.
He was definitely like popular.
Because it was a decent reality show.
Went on for a couple of series, it was good. He's good on camera, ain't he, Hogan?
Aye.
I enjoyed that. But that's what? Late noughties, so what else we got? Well, my notes wise in, so he continued to hang around the WWE as well. This would have been after he's left TNA, mainly showing up in pay-per-view events. One of the most memorable would have been WrestleMania 30 when you had himself, Austin and The Rock all in the ring at the same time to open the show. I thought that was class.
Yeah, it was really good.
It wasn't that big on spoilers, so at the time, so it wasn't expected for all three of them to come into the ring.
The WrestleMania 31 was good as well when NWO came out.
Yeah, against when Triple H fought Sting.
Yeah.
They looked old, mate.
They did.
Yeah, NWO against DX, which that would have been good.
That would have been prime. Yeah, very good. Very, very good.
He had a canny career, did Terry. He's got to be on everybody's wrestling Mount Rushmore.
Oh, gotta be.
Surely.
It's got to be.
So, shall we have go towards the end of the show and have on the internet Hogan special?
Go on then.
Why not?
Why not?
Right, so we'll start off with, I need to find my photos. Start off on a bit of a downer here. Did you know, I found this on the internet, that now Hulk Hogan has passed away, WrestleManias 2, 3, 5, 6, 8 and 9 now have no living main eventers.
Wow.
That's crackers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 WrestleManias. WrestleMania 2 was against King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy.
Then 3, Andre the Giant, both did. 5, Macho Man. 6, Ultimate Warrior. 8,
I loved the WrestleMania 6 moment. Even though the fight wasn't great, it was a real good, like, sort of a massive moment as well. Like that Rock one, because it was like 2 of the biggest stars against each other. It was brilliant.
At the time,
I loved it.
home off every move. I thought it was the best match I've ever
Aye,
seen in
no,
my life.
totally, aye, it did. But then when you watch it again,
Watch it back, it's terrible. It's very long-winded, but it just goes with the style of wrestling, and that was at the time.
Yeah.
But, oh God, I was kicking out of everything, me, because
Aye.
I wanted Hulk Hogan to win, and I'm very surprised he put somebody over
Aye.
at WrestleMania. WrestleMania 8, Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, and then WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna. That's not really a main event, like, but they did fight. So, aye, we're getting old, man.
we're getting old.
We're getting old.
We're getting old.
Next, we shall lift the spirits here. You will have to cut to the clip of the kid in the surf shop. Have you seen that?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Absolute class.
It is brilliant.
So,
I've been in that shop.
you have?
Aye.
I haven't. Very
It's
good.
a memorabilia.
I'll get the sound on. Oh, yeah, we'll go. I must have watched this at least
It's brilliant.
50 times. Eh? This kid's probably about 30 now. Well, no. Be at least a teenager.
Oh, you got a beast.
Road nose, brother.
Let me talk.
No, let me tell you something, brother. When you walk in this beat shop, I'm surprised that you still got the shirt on, Jack.
Let me tell you something. Oh, sure. The first time I met you, I was only 3 years old. But now I'm 6 years old. So now we gotta take it to a big old man. Just like when you press that no good stinky giant up your head and send them right through the table in front of 93,000 Hulkamaniacs. So what are they gonna do when the power of the Hulkster and the Roaster and the dual 24-inch pythons run wild on you?
Ah!
Hey, class, man.
Aye, class.
I always think, though, I would like to see who this kid's dad is.
Aye.
Because basically, kids up until the age of what? 10?
He's 6.
They just do what your parents tell them.
Aye.
So he likes wrestling because his dad
Aye,
loves
likes
wrestling.
wrestling, uh-huh.
And his dad's been sat there thinking, you know what, we're going to do, son.
We're gonna make you like talk like Hulkster.
I'm going to teach you how to talk like Hulk Hogan, and I'm going to send you into the surf shop, and you're going to call him out.
And it's gonna go viral, and then we are gonna make loads of money. Very clever.
Well played, that parent. That's top parent. I wonder if he still likes wrestling.
The sad thing about that surf shop is though that he, like, you know, people go, you know, to see the memorabilia and stuff like that, and hopefully see him, but then he charges people.
Does he?
He charged people. Whereas when I went, Jimmy Hart was there.
Yeah.
And so he didn't charge. He got photo taken with him and stuff like that. It's great. Like, you know, if you ever go. But how long will the shop last now? Do you think? Because eventually,
I think they'll get an influx now.
They
because
will
he's
get an
passed away.
influx. But then will fans forget? It depends on the people that run it.
Yeah.
How you run it.
I don't know.
I'd love it to stay open because, like, obviously it's nostalgia for us massively.
Yeah. Well, what was the draw? Is it a draw just to see all the memorabilia, or were you just going to try and get a glimpse and a handshake off Hulk Hogan?
Well, that's it.
Well, if Jimmy Horse still there, they might still get people, probably people at our age though.
Yeah.
Dunno. I'd like to think that it keeps going. But you hear loads of reports. I know when people pass away, you hear nothing but good stories, but you hear loads. It was class for the community.
Right.
You see the video of that bloke saying, just interviewed outside a cafe, saying that he saved his daughter's life.
No.
See that? This bloke's bawling his eyes out. He's in his 50s. I don't know, it doesn't go into detail what was wrong with his daughter, but Hogan didn't know her and just sort of befriended her and took her for walks on the beach and whatever and just talked around. I think she was massively depressed. But this bloke was like, he didn't have to do it. I don't even know the man. He saved her life. Oh, wow. Fair enough. He just seemed to roam around and was very engaging and pumped money into local businesses and charities and poorly kids. Just like, that's what you want. That's what you want a celebrity to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, that is like a local hero, so to speak. Next one. Next. I love this. I don't know if you've seen it or not. This is a good couple of year old and it is filmed on a train platform in the UK.
Oh.
And this gentleman gets accused of being in fancy dress, and he's, I think, a few friends been on a day out on the drink, and the police turn up. See what you think of this?
All the passengers on board. They're in the blue relative to someone wearing fancy dress. One is Hulk Hogan. Someone's wearing fancy dress! Someone's wearing fancy dress! Hulk Hogan, come with him, guys. Here we go. Oh my God. That's funny thing, isn't it? He's fancy dress, he comes out.
Comes up in on the tape!
I've never noticed funny now. I'm gonna film me.
Obviously a big fan.
Massive fan!
I can't breathe.
Listen, tell me where you've come as. Just tell me you've come as. Martin, you're in fancy dress. You're in fancy dress.
But imagine like if we were there,
Hey man.
if we were like seeing somebody like that, would be keep
Selfie! But what would make it amazing, you must know who he is, but imagine if he didn't know who Hulk Hogan was and he was actually dressed like that. Hey man, absolute class. Poor fella. Hey, there we go. Right then. So that has been your Hulk Hogan special. So there we go. I have been Big Dean 316.
And I have been the 1233er. We appreciate you and keep it sweet.
Keep it sweet. Hulkamania.
What you gonna do when the Hulkster